11 o'clock, we have number 12 Oklahoma State and number 25 Texas. Texas favored by 3.5 points on Fox. Oklahoma State had started out the season being the team that barely snuck by. They barely won 23-16 against Missouri State, which was a game everyone's like, okay, Oklahoma State's not going to be very good this year. Then they skated by 28-23 against Tulsa, and then they won barely 21-20 against Boise State at Boise State. But then recently they've had two top 25 wins. They had a 31-20 win against number 25 Kansas State, and they had a 24-14 win against number 21 Baylor. Spencer Sanders' last game did not have his best game, which just is even the more impressive that they ended up winning this thing. Spencer Sanders went 13-23 for 182 yards, a touchdown, and 3 interceptions. Jaylen Warren, which is a guy I was hating on. Actually, I don't think I was. This is a new guy. He's been able to emerge in the Oklahoma State backfield and has actually been pretty good at 36 carries for 125 yards and 2 touchdowns. Tay Martin had 6 catches for 110 yards. Texas, on the other hand, has had a disappointing season, ranked in the top 25 to start the year, although now still in the top 25. So it's like not a horrible season, but honestly, you look at that Arkansas game, they could have had it if they started a different quarterback. It started the season with a 38-18 win against number 23 ULF Lafayette. And then they lost 40-21 at Arkansas. And then they had a 58-0 win over Rice, a 70-35 win over Texas Tech, 32-27 win at TCU, and a 55-48 loss against number 6 Oklahoma. Casey Thompson went 20-34, threw for 380 yards, 5 touchdowns, 0 interceptions last week, and was phenomenal. Just unfortunate that Texas ended up losing that game because Casey Thompson just really showing you why he should be the starting quarterback for Texas and not Hudson Card. Bijan Robinson, again, showing you why he should be the top-rated running back prospect this year in the draft. Probably top 10 pick at 20 carries for 137 yards and a touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, the freshman, phenomenal day. 9 catches, 261 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Now, Oklahoma State is 9-26 against Texas all time. Last 2 games have gone Texas's way, but Oklahoma State won 4 previous before that. But you go back in time, Texas has won the last 16 out of the last 23. So, Texas has really been dominant in this series for a while now. The Cowboys have not had much of a... They have not done well against Texas in the past. This is a chance for Texas to at least put a chink in the armor, put a chink into the Oklahoma State college football playoff. Right now, they're one of the last 13 undefeated teams. Obviously, that game against Oklahoma at the end of the year is going to be a lot. But I think this is a really good Texas team that honestly still holds their chance, holds their fate to get to the Big 12 championship and win it in their hands. So I think Texas is really going to come out and ball out. I really like Texas here. I love Casey Thompson. I love watching him throw the football around. I think he's the better quarterback in this matchup. And that's what I normally go with in Big 12 matchups. Give me Texas to win this one.